Imagine a land where majestic castles rise high above ancient cities, breathtaking coastlines stretch for miles, and history is alive in every step you take. Europe isn't just a place, it's a dreamscape waiting to be explored. From the timeless beauty of ancient ruins to the cutting-edge wonders of the modern world, Europe is home to a staggering array of destinations that will take your breath away. Whether you're seeking epic adventures, a dive into rich history, or simply want to soak in the most stunning views imaginable, Europe has something for every kind of traveler. Welcome to a journey of a lifetime through Europe's 46 most incredible destinations. Hold on tight, because in the next few minutes, you're about to embark on an unforgettable adventure through the ultimate European travel bucket list. By the time we're done, you'll find yourself scrambling to add more than just one of these places to your travel wish list. Trust me, Europe will be calling your name. Eiffel Tower, Paris, France. Paris, the city of love, art, and the most iconic landmark in the world, the Eiffel Tower. Standing 330 meters, 1,083 feet tall, this iron masterpiece was originally criticized for its design, but has now become a global symbol of romance and elegance. The Eiffel Tower isn't just a monument, it's an experience. Whether you admire it from the Champ de Mars, take an elevator ride to the top for a breathtaking view of Paris, or enjoy a romantic dinner at the tower's restaurant, this place never disappoints. Fun fact: did you know the Eiffel Tower was supposed to be dismantled after 20 years? But thanks to its use as a radio transmission tower, it was saved. And now over 7 million people visit it every year. If you had the chance to visit the Eiffel Tower, would you rather see it sparkle at night or enjoy a sunrise view from the top? Colosseum, Rome, Italy. If walls could talk, the Colosseum would have some of the most thrilling and bloody stories to tell. Built in AD 80, this ancient Roman amphitheater could hold up to 50,000 spectators for epic gladiator battles, public executions, and even mock sea battles. It's the largest amphitheater ever built and a testament to the architectural genius of the Roman Empire. Standing inside its massive stone walls, you can almost hear the echoes of roaring crowds and clashing swords. Today, it's one of the new 7 wonders of the world, attracting millions of visitors eager to relive history. Fun fact: did you know the Colosseum once had a retractable awning system called the Velarium to protect spectators from the sun? Imagine ancient engineers figuring that out over 2,000 years ago. Would you have had the courage to step into the Colosseum as a gladiator, or would you rather cheer from the stands? The Louvre Museum, Paris, France. Home to over 35,000 masterpieces, including the world-famous Mona Lisa, the Louvre Museum is the largest and most visited art museum in the world. From ancient Egyptian artifacts to Renaissance paintings, this former royal palace is a treasure trove of human creativity. It's not just a museum, it's a time machine into centuries of art and history. The glass pyramid entrance has become a modern icon of Paris, and inside, every corridor leads to a new discovery. Whether it's the Venus de Milo, Napoleon's lavish apartments, or the mysterious Code of Hammurabi. Fun fact: If you spent just 30 seconds looking at each piece of art in the Louvre, it would take you 100 days to see everything. If you could bring one masterpiece from the Louvre to life, which one would it be, and why? Sagrada Familia, Barcelona, Spain. A church unlike any other, the Sagrada Familia is the life's work of the legendary architect Antoni Gaudí. Its towering spires, intricate facades, and surreal interiors make it one of the most stunning architectural wonders in the world. Construction began in 1882, and it's still not finished. The mix of Gothic and Art Nouveau styles, combined with colorful stained glass windows that fill the interior with a kaleidoscope of light, makes it feel like stepping into a dream. It's set to be completed in 2026, exactly 100 years after Gaudí's death. Fun fact: Gaudí is buried in the crypt of the Sagrada Familia, meaning he never saw his masterpiece completed. Would you rather visit the Sagrada Familia before it's finished to see the construction, or after it's completed in all its glory? Acropolis of Athens, Athens, Greece. Perched high above Athens, the Acropolis is the symbol of ancient Greek civilization. This ancient citadel is home to some of the most iconic ruins in history, including the Parthenon, the Erechtheion, and the Temple of Athena Nike. Built over 20,400 years ago, the Acropolis was the heart of Athenian democracy, philosophy, and art. Walking among its grand marble structures, you can almost imagine Socrates debating, Pericles planning, and Athena watching over her city. Fun fact: the Parthenon's columns aren't perfectly straight. They have a slight curvature to create an optical illusion of perfection. The ancient Greeks truly mastered architectural precision. If you could go back in time to ancient Athens for one day, what's the first thing you'd do? Buckingham Palace, London, England. Welcome to royal luxury at its finest. Buckingham Palace has been the official residence of the British monarch since 1837 and remains one of the most iconic landmarks in the UK, with 775 rooms, 78 bathrooms, and a private 40-acre garden. Buckingham Palace is a symbol of British royalty. Tourists flock here daily to witness the changing of the guard ceremony, a tradition filled with precision, music, and pageantry. Fun fact: the palace has a secret passage connecting the royal residence to the House of Commons, so the king or queen can slip in unnoticed. If you had one day as a royal, what's the first thing you'd do inside Buckingham Palace? The Alhambra, Granada, Spain. A palace straight out of a fairy tale. The Alhambra is one of the most exquisite examples of Moorish architecture in the world, with its intricate tile work, stunning courtyards, and breathtaking views of Granada. This fortress palace complex is pure magic. Originally built as a small fortress in 889 AD, the Alhambra became a royal palace for the Nasrid dynasty in the 13th century. The combination of Islamic art, lush gardens, and intricate calligraphy makes it feel like stepping into a different world. Fun fact: the Alhambra's walls are covered in over 10,000 Arabic inscriptions, many of which are poems and prayers. Some walls even say, "There is no victor but Allah." If you could have a hidden chamber inside the Alhambra, what would you put inside? Edinburgh Castle, Edinburgh, Scotland. Perched on a volcanic rock, Edinburgh Castle is one of the most dramatic and historically significant castles in Europe. It has witnessed battles, royal feuds, and ghostly legends for over 1,000 years. This mighty fortress dominates Edinburgh's skyline and offers panoramic views of the city. It houses the Scottish crown jewels, the legendary Stone of Destiny, and one of the world's oldest cannons, Mons Meg. Fun fact: the castle is said to be haunted, with reports of phantom bagpipers, headless drummers, and mysterious whispers in the dark corridors. Would you dare spend a night alone inside Edinburgh Castle, knowing its ghostly history? Stonehenge, Salisbury, England. A mystery standing for over 5,000 years, Stonehenge is one of the world's most iconic prehistoric landmarks. The circle of massive stones has baffled historians, archaeologists, and visitors alike. Nobody knows exactly why it was built. Was it a temple, a burial site, or an astronomical calendar? Its alignment with the solstices suggests a deep connection with the sun and the cosmos. Fun fact: some of the stones, known as blue stones, were transported from Wales, nearly 150 miles away, and nobody knows how they did it. If you could solve one mystery about Stonehenge, what would it be? The Vatican, Vatican City. The smallest country in the world is also home to some of the greatest treasures of art, history, and religion. The Vatican City is the heart of Catholicism and the residence of the Pope. Inside its walls, you'll find the Sistine Chapel, where Michelangelo's breathtaking frescoes cover the ceiling, and St. Peter's Basilica, the largest church in the world. Whether you're religious or not, the Vatican is a spiritual and artistic wonder. Fun fact: the Vatican has its own postal system, radio station, and even an ATM that operates in Latin. If you could spend 1 hour alone inside the Sistine Chapel, what would you do? Brandenburg Gate, Berlin, Germany. A symbol of unity and resilience, the Brandenburg Gate has stood through Napoleonic invasions, world wars, and the fall of the Berlin Wall. Originally built in 1791, it was once a symbol of division when Berlin was split in two. Today, it represents peace, freedom, and a reunified Germany. Standing beneath its 12 Doric columns, you can feel the weight of history. Fun fact: Napoleon once stole the gate's quadriga, the statue of the goddess of victory, and took it to Paris. But the Prussians got it back. If you could time travel to any moment in Berlin's history, when would it be? Mont Saint-Michel, Normandy, France. This storybook island looks like something out of a fantasy novel. Rising from the sea, Mont Saint-Michel is home to a medieval monastery, winding streets, and a mystical atmosphere. During high tide, it appears to float on water. Once a pilgrimage site, it's now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, attracting dreamers and history lovers alike. Fun fact: Mont Saint-Michel has inspired fantasy locations, including Minas Tirith in The Lord of the Rings and Disney's Tangled Castle. If you could wake up in any medieval castle or monastery, which one would you choose? Neuschwanstein Castle, Bavaria, Germany. If you've ever dreamed of living in a fairy tale, Neuschwanstein Castle is the ultimate fantasy. Nestled in the Bavarian Alps, this magical palace was built by King Ludwig II in the 19th century. It was the inspiration for Disney's Sleeping Beauty Castle. With its towering spires, dramatic mountain backdrop, and opulent interiors, it's one of the most photographed castles in the world. Fun fact: Ludwig II spent his entire fortune building this dream castle. But he only lived in it for 172 days before mysteriously dying. If you could design your own dream castle, what magical features would it have? The Canals of Venice, Venice, Italy. A city floating on water, Venice is one of the most romantic and unique places on Earth. With its charming canals, gondolas, and stunning architecture, it feels like a living painting. Instead of roads, Venice has 150 canals, with the Grand Canal being the most famous. It's home to historic palaces, the iconic Rialto Bridge, and St. Mark's Basilica. Fun fact: Venice is slowly sinking, and scientists predict that by 2100, parts of the city might be underwater. Would you rather explore Venice by gondola or on foot through its hidden alleys? Prague Castle, Prague, Czech Republic. The largest ancient castle in the world, Prague Castle is a majestic complex that has housed kings, emperors, and presidents for over 1,000 years. It includes the Gothic masterpiece St. Vitus Cathedral, the Old Royal Palace, and the picturesque Golden Lane. The castle offers breathtaking views of Prague, especially at sunset. Fun fact: legend has it that anyone who disturbs the grave of Saint Wenceslas inside the cathedral will suffer a terrible fate, and it's said to have happened multiple times. If you could explore Prague Castle at midnight, would you do it? Mount Matterhorn, Zermatt, Switzerland. One of the most recognizable mountains in the world, the Matterhorn is a dream for adventurers, climbers, and photographers alike. With its pyramidal peak piercing the sky, it's a symbol of Switzerland's natural beauty. Standing at 4,478 meters, this mountain is both beautiful and deadly. It was one of the last major alpine peaks to be conquered, and it remains one of the most challenging climbs in the world. Even if you're not a climber, the views from Gornergrat Railway or the Matterhorn Glacier Paradise are breathtaking. Fun fact: the Toblerone chocolate bar was inspired by the shape of the Matterhorn. Would you rather climb the Matterhorn or enjoy its beauty from a cozy Swiss chalet with hot chocolate? Lake Bled, Bled, Slovenia. A fairy tale setting with turquoise waters, a tiny island with a church, and a medieval castle, Lake Bled is one of the most picturesque destinations in Europe. Visitors can row a boat to Bled Island, hike up to Bled Castle, or simply enjoy the crystal-clear waters and mountain views. The famous Bled cream cake is a must-try treat. Fun fact: according to legend, if you ring the bell at the church on Bled Island, your wish will come true. If you could make one wish at Lake Bled, what would it be? Palace of Versailles, Versailles, France. The ultimate symbol of royal extravagance, the Palace of Versailles is a masterpiece of opulence and history. With its hall of mirrors, stunning gardens, and golden gates, Versailles is an architectural wonder that once housed King Louis XIV and Marie Antoinette. Walking through its grand halls feels like stepping into a real-life fairy tale. Fun fact: the gardens of Versailles are so large that Marie Antoinette had a small village built inside them to escape palace life. Would you rather live in the palace or have the gardens all to yourself? Cinque Terre, Liguria, Italy. A cluster of 5 colorful villages perched on cliffs overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. Cinque Terre is pure Italian coastal magic, with pastel houses, dramatic sea views, and amazing hiking trails. It's one of Italy's most charming and photogenic destinations. Enjoy fresh seafood, local wines, and the relaxing pace of life. Fun fact: there are no cars in Cinque Terre. Only trains, boats, and hiking trails connect the villages. Which village would you stay in? Rio Maggiore, Manarola, Corniglia, Vernazza, or Monterosso al Mare. The Acropolis Museum, Athens, Greece. This modern marvel houses priceless artifacts from the ancient Acropolis, including the Parthenon's original sculptures. Its glass floors allow visitors to see ancient ruins beneath, and the sunlit galleries showcase ancient Greek masterpieces like nowhere else. Fun fact: the museum was built to house artifacts that Greece hopes to reclaim from the British Museum, including the Elgin marbles. Should Greece get back the Elgin marbles from Britain? Why or why not? The Ring of Kerry, County Kerry, Ireland. A legendary road trip route, the Ring of Kerry takes you through rugged mountains, stunning coastal views, and charming Irish villages. See ancient castles, hidden beaches, and dramatic cliffs as you drive through Ireland's most scenic landscape. Fun fact: locals say the best way to experience the Ring of Kerry is counterclockwise to avoid traffic. Would you rather explore the Ring of Kerry on foot, by bike, or by car? Budapest Parliament Building, Budapest, Hungary. The largest building in Hungary, the Budapest Parliament is an architectural wonder overlooking the Danube River. With neo-Gothic design, intricate details, and a golden dome, it's one of the most stunning government buildings in the world. Fun fact: the Parliament holds the Hungarian crown jewels, including St. Stephen's Holy Crown, which is over 1,000 years old. Would you rather explore the Parliament building or take a boat ride on the Danube to admire it from afar? Santorini, Greece. With whitewashed houses, blue-domed churches, and breathtaking sunsets, Santorini is one of the most romantic islands in the world. This volcanic island is home to black sand beaches, ancient ruins, and world-class wineries. Fun fact: the town of Oia is so picturesque that it has been featured in countless movies, books, and postcards. Would you rather watch the sunset from Oia or relax on Santorini's black sand beaches? The Matterhorn, Zermatt, Switzerland. One of the most iconic peaks in the world, the Matterhorn is a symbol of Switzerland's rugged beauty and adventure. Towering at 4,478 meters, 14,692 feet, this majestic peak is a dream destination for skiers, climbers, and nature lovers. The scenic Gornergrat Railway and Matterhorn Glacier Paradise offer incredible views for those who prefer to admire it from a distance. Fun fact: the first successful ascent of the Matterhorn in 1865 ended tragically when 4 climbers fell to their deaths on the descent. Would you dare to climb the Matterhorn, or would you rather enjoy it from a scenic cable car ride? Pisa's Leaning Tower, Pisa, Italy. This gravity-defying wonder is one of the most famous landmarks in the world. Built in the 12th century, the tower began leaning soon after construction due to unstable soil. Today, it stands as a fascinating architectural mistake that attracts millions of visitors who love taking fun perspective photos. Fun fact: Galileo is said to have dropped objects from the tower to test his theory of gravity. If you could fix the Leaning Tower, would you straighten it or leave it as it is? Mount Etna, Sicily, Italy. Europe's most active volcano, Mount Etna is both dangerous and mesmerizing. Rising 329 meters, 10,922 feet above sea level, Etna offers lava landscapes, stunning craters, and breathtaking hiking trails. You can take a cable car up the volcano or explore its ancient lava caves. Fun fact: Mount Etna is in constant activity, with minor eruptions happening almost every year. Would you rather hike up an active volcano or watch it erupt from a safe distance? Plitvice Lakes National Park, Croatia. A natural wonderland, Plitvice Lakes is a dream destination for nature lovers and photographers. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to 16 interconnected lakes, countless waterfalls, and wooden pathways that allow visitors to explore the crystal-clear turquoise waters up close. Fun fact: the lakes change color throughout the day due to mineral content and sunlight reflection. Would you rather take a boat ride through Plitvice Lakes or hike around its stunning waterfalls? The Amalfi Coast, Italy. A stunning coastal paradise, the Amalfi Coast is famous for its picturesque villages, dramatic cliffs, and breathtaking Mediterranean views. The charming towns of Positano, Amalfi, and Ravello offer a mix of history, colorful architecture, and mouth-watering Italian cuisine. The scenic coastal drive is one of the most beautiful in the world. Fun fact: the Amalfi Coast has only one main road, and it's so narrow that buses sometimes have to back up to let other vehicles pass. Would you rather drive along the Amalfi Coast or explore it by boat? Bruges, Belgium. A fairy tale city, Bruges is known for its cobblestone streets, medieval architecture, and romantic canals. Often called the Venice of the North, Bruges is a well-preserved medieval town with charming market squares, historic churches, and delicious Belgian chocolates. Fun fact: Bruges has more castles per square mile than any other country in the world. Would you rather explore Bruges by boat, bike, or horse-drawn carriage? Rijksmuseum, Amsterdam, Netherlands. One of the most prestigious art museums in the world, the Rijksmuseum is a must-visit for art and history lovers. It houses masterpieces by Rembrandt, Vermeer, and Van Gogh, including the legendary The Night Watch. Fun fact: the museum has a bicycle path running through it, making it the only museum in the world that cyclists can ride through. Which famous painting would you love to see in person at the Rijksmuseum? The Swiss Alps. Switzerland, a paradise for adventure seekers, the Swiss Alps offer world-class skiing, hiking, and breathtaking landscapes. From the stunning peaks of Jungfraujoch and Zermatt to Lake Geneva and Interlaken, the Swiss Alps are the perfect place for outdoor adventures year-round. Fun fact: the highest railway station in Europe, Jungfraujoch, is located at 3,054 meters, 11,332 feet. Would you rather ski in the winter or hike in the summer in the Swiss Alps? The Louvre Pyramid, Paris, France. A modern architectural marvel, the Louvre Pyramid is a striking entrance to the world's largest museum. Designed by I.M. Pei, the glass pyramid contrasts beautifully with the historic Louvre Palace and serves as a symbol of artistic evolution. Fun fact: the pyramid consists of 673 glass panes, not 666 as urban legends suggest. Do you prefer classical architecture like the Louvre Palace or modern designs like the Louvre Pyramid? Gothic Quarter, Barcelona, Spain. A timeless maze of medieval streets, Barcelona's Gothic Quarter is where history meets modern vibrance. With its winding alleys, hidden squares, and centuries-old cathedrals, the Gothic Quarter is a living museum of Barcelona's past. From the impressive Barcelona Cathedral to the charming Plaza Real, this area is perfect for strolling, exploring, and discovering street performers, cozy cafes, and lively tapas bars. Fun fact: the Gothic quarter's layout dates back to Roman times, and parts of its ancient Roman walls still stand today. Would you rather explore the Gothic quarter during the day for its history, or at night for its lively atmosphere? The Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. A natural wonder shrouded in legend, the Giant's Causeway is a mesmerizing coastal site made of 40,000 interlocking basalt columns. Formed by volcanic activity millions of years ago, these perfectly shaped hexagonal stones look almost too geometrically perfect to be natural. Local folklore claims that they were built by a giant named Finn McCool, who wanted to cross the sea to fight a Scottish giant. Fun fact: the columns fit together like puzzle pieces, and some even resemble giant stepping stones leading into the ocean. Do you believe the scientific explanation or the giant's legend behind this incredible formation? Royal Palace of Madrid, Madrid, Spain. A palace of grandeur and elegance, the Royal Palace of Madrid is one of the largest and most impressive royal residences in Europe. With over 3,400 rooms, stunning Baroque architecture, and lavish interior decor, this palace is a true masterpiece. Although the Spanish royal family no longer lives here, it remains an important ceremonial site and a popular attraction. Visitors can explore the Royal Armory, the Throne Room, and the breathtaking frescoes by Goya and Velázquez. Fun fact: the Royal Palace is home to the world's only complete Stradivarius string quartet, a priceless collection of instruments made by the famous violin maker. If you had one day to live like royalty, what would be the first thing you'd do in a palace like this? St. Basil's Cathedral, Moscow, Russia. With its vibrant candy-colored onion domes, St. Basil's Cathedral is one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world. Built in the 16th century by Ivan the Terrible, the cathedral's design is meant to resemble the shape of a flaming bonfire reaching toward the sky. Each dome represents a different chapel, all connected inside like a labyrinth of history and mystery. The intricate patterns, vivid colors, and striking symmetry make it a masterpiece of Russian architecture. Fun fact: St. Basil's original colors were much more subdued. It was only during the 17th century that it was repainted in the bright, whimsical shades we see today. If you could step back in time and witness its construction, what would you ask Ivan the Terrible about his vision for this grand cathedral? The Scottish Highlands, Scotland. The Scottish Highlands are a vast and mystical land of rolling green hills, deep lochs, and towering mountains, with a history soaked in legend and folklore. This is the land of Braveheart, Highland clans, and ancient castles, where every mist-covered valley tells a story. You can hike through Glen Coe, take a scenic train ride over the Glenfinnan Viaduct, featured in Harry Potter movies, or explore Loch Ness, home of the legendary monster. Fun fact: the Highlands are home to Ben Nevis, the tallest mountain in the UK, standing at 1,345 meters, 4,413 feet high. Would you dare to camp overnight at Loch Ness to see if Nessie makes an appearance? Dubrovnik Old Town, Croatia. Dubrovnik's walled Old Town is a living museum featuring medieval fortresses, Baroque churches, and limestone streets polished smooth by centuries of footsteps. Overlooking the dazzling Adriatic Sea, this historic city earned the nickname Pearl of the Adriatic and is now world famous as a major filming location for Game of Thrones. Visitors can walk the towering city walls, explore Rector's Palace, or take a cable car ride up Mount CRG for breathtaking views. Fun fact: The walls of Dubrovnik stretch nearly 2 kilometers (1.2 miles) and were so well built that they were never breached by invaders. If you could live in any historical era in Dubrovnik, which one would you choose? Meteora Monasteries, Greece, perched atop massive rock pillars. The Meteora monasteries seem almost suspended between heaven and earth. Built by monks in the 14th and 15th centuries, these sacred retreats were designed to be nearly inaccessible, providing spiritual isolation and protection from invasions. Today, only 6 monasteries remain, each offering breathtaking views and a glimpse into Byzantine religious art and architecture. Fun fact: monks once used rope baskets and pulleys to haul themselves and supplies up the cliffs. Would you have the courage to climb to one of these monasteries the way monks did centuries ago? Hallstatt, Austria. Often called the most beautiful lakeside village in the world, Hallstatt looks like something out of a fairy tale. Surrounded by the Austrian Alps, this UNESCO-listed town features pastel-colored houses, cobblestone streets, and a tranquil lake reflecting the scenery like a mirror. It's also home to the oldest salt mine in the world, dating back 7,000 years. Fun fact: Hallstatt was so breathtaking that China built a full-scale replica of the town in Guangdong province. Would you rather explore Hallstatt in winter, covered in snow, or in summer, with its lush green landscape? The Northern Lights, Tromsø, Norway. Watching the aurora borealis dance across the Arctic sky is one of the most surreal experiences on Earth. Tromsø, Norway, is one of the best places in the world to witness this natural light show, especially between September and March. Shades of green, purple, and pink swirl and shimmer, creating an otherworldly spectacle. Beyond the lights, Tromsø offers dog sledding, reindeer encounters, and stunning fjord cruises. Fun fact: the Vikings believed that the northern lights were reflections of warrior spirits riding across the sky. If you could make a wish while watching the northern lights, what would it be? The Black Forest, Germany. Step into a real-life fairy tale in Germany's Black Forest, the legendary home of the Brothers Grimm. This dense forest is filled with hidden waterfalls, medieval villages, and fairy tale castles. You can hike through tribal woodland trails, visit the world's largest cuckoo clock, or taste the famous Black Forest cake, a delicious mix of chocolate, cherries, and cream. Fun fact: the Black Forest is the birthplace of the cuckoo clock, first made by craftsmen in the 1700s. If you could meet any fairy tale character from the Black Forest, who would it be? The Cliffs of Moher, Ireland. Towering 214 meters, 702 feet above the Atlantic Ocean, the Cliffs of Moher offer one of the most breathtaking views in Ireland. Stretching for 14 kilometers, 8.7 miles, along the coast, they are home to thousands of seabirds, including puffins and razorbills. The cliffs have been featured in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince and are steeped in Irish mythology. Fun fact: legend has it that an ancient city called Kilstiffen lies beneath the cliffs, submerged by the sea as a punishment for its people's greed. Would you rather explore the cliffs on a sunny day or on a misty, mysterious morning? As we wrap up this incredible journey through Europe's most stunning destinations, here's the question that will make you pause. If you could only choose one place to visit in Europe, just one, where would you go? One thing is clear: whether you're wandering through ancient ruins, soaking in the beauty of pristine landscapes, or marveling at architectural wonders, Europe truly offers a treasure trove of experiences that captivate the soul. From the glowing waters of the Blue Grotto in Italy to the rugged beauty of Scotland's Isle of Skye, each place holds its own unique charm, waiting to be discovered. So, now it's your turn. Which destination made you pack your bags in excitement? Or maybe you're already dreaming of the next place to explore. Let me know in the comments which of these spots is at the top of your bucket list. And don't forget to hit that like button if you're ready to explore Europe's magic for yourself. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep traveling, and remember, the world is waiting for you.